Hello, wonderful people. Groovy Mom back again with part 2 of the pizza making. So, I'm making heart-shaped pizzas for Valentine's Day. Part 1 was the sauce, and now part 2 is going to be the pizza. It's been a little while since I made pizza, so I'm going to have to dust myself off a little bit here. Come on with me. So I'm going off an old recipe that I had in my old purple binder. I actually keep a composition notebook that has my recipes in it now. But this recipe calls for 1 cup of water and 1 cup of beer. I am using PBR, as you can see. 2 yeast packets. I actually went out and bought yeast because the yeast I haven't been making a lot of bread stuff lately. So I didn't really have much of a yeast. Oh gosh. Hey, caution! I just added my sugar to my warm beer water mixture. And lucky, we have a reaction. Oh, I like it. They like each other. Okay, so I did that piece. And that was 4 teaspoons of sugar. This was actually 3 because I started adding the sugar to the flour mixture, but it will be fine. Some people don't even proof their yeast because they know it's fine and they don't have time to do it. So then I'm going to sprinkle the yeast over and let that get kind of creamy. We proof it up. It has been a few minutes and this is ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to move over as best I can to the mixer. I've got my KitchenAid here. I have my olive oil, 4 tablespoons. I'm going to go ahead and dump that in. I've added all the other ingredients. Again, I will put the recipe down below. I need to go back and do that with my pizza sauce because I forgot. And I'm going to add this in as well. And then I am going to put this puppy on 1 to just kind of get it going. I'm going to let that go for just a little bit and then I'm going to kick it up a little bit higher. And that's going to go for 8 to 10 minutes. And I'm not going to have you stay long for that ride. I'm going to turn it off and then I'll turn it on periodically so you can see how it looks in stages. It's been about a minute and I'm just adding that I'm going to go ahead and scrape down these sides a little bit. Then I'm going to let it go to town. Ooh, it smells good. I just love baking smells. Rarely do they not smell good. It's been a couple minutes now and this is what it's starting to look like. May or may not need to add a little bit more flour, we'll see. I think we're ready. Okay, we are ready to remove the dough and put it into an oiled bowl. I'm going to use olive oil to oil my bowl. Oh, pizza dough, how I love you. Yum, 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 yum. This dough is a little tacky, but stiff and solid. But it is still tacky, and when you take it out later to make your pizza, you'll probably be adding a little bit more dough. You'll definitely be adding a little bit more dough. So all is well. I just have to get it out. It's like getting out the slime creature. So then I'm going to take it in here and I'm also just going to roll it in the OO a little bit. So roll it, roll it, roll it. And then I'm going to cover it and let it sit for an hour to 90 minutes. Good night, little darling. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, so time lapse. You didn't even notice because I was gone and went for a walk, got vomited on by the baby, and Frank got me some wine. This is 1,000 Stories. I like the red Zinfandels. This is 1,000 Stories. This is a bourbon barrel aged. I think I've had it before. And my unrefined palate, I don't think can taste the bourbon. But let's see. Hey Frank. That's better than I remember it. That's better than I remember it. Not bad. Happy Valentine's Day to ya. So I've got my wine. I took my sauce out. Oh great, I'm moving around. You can see the craziness going on behind me. But anyway, and I'm going to show you that the, oh, too close, too close. I'm going to show you that the dough has risen. I would love to be able to put this in the refrigerator and take it out tomorrow and use it. It would be even better, but I don't have time for that. Nobody's got time. Here is me dough. Look at that. It is almost flying out of the bowl. Looks beautiful. Frank and I took the baby out for a walk to kill some time. It was very nice. It was a wonderful winter walk. Heard some owls hooting. Now we're going to work with this a little bit. Again, I'm not a pizza chef. I'm just making pizza. I am living my best life to make my heart-shaped pizzas for Valentine's Day. So I'm sure there's some really great chefs out there that can make some really awesome dough. I am just making some dough to enjoy some pizza. It's all in fun. So I'm going to start with a little bit of dough on a floured surface here. I might have to move over to the table. My heart-shaped pizzas are smaller. Yes, these are aluminum cake pans. Yes, I understand the dangers of using aluminum. I use them once a year. I got them at Goodwill. I got one year, and then we loved the idea of the heart-shaped pizza, so I got another one. So I'm going to grab out enough of this dough for a pizza. I'm not going to be too terribly particular about it. This is about a softball size, and I'm going to get it lightly floured here, and then I'm just going to start playing with her a little bit. Oh, I'm not one of those people that can throw it up in the air and have a good result, so don't expect that. And I'm probably just going to hand stretch it here. I know they do the whole little, what's this, with their hands, you know, this thing. Yeah, can't really do that either. Can use a rolling pin too. I've used a rolling pin before. I think I'm going to not do that right now, not for any good reason. Maybe when I make my rectangular ones, but I'm not going to with this heart-shaped one. And so I am kind of trying to mold into a heart shape. Kind of, not too strenuously, but so you can kind of see it's taking a little bit of that shape. The next thing I am going to do, I'm going to take some olive oil, and I'm going to just brush some in the pan, just for a little slip, num num. So there's my little heart-shaped pan. Isn't it adorable? And I am just gonna lay this in here. This is so forgiving. That's the thing. I don't know how much of this you can see, but it's just super forgiving, and it's a fun way to make the day a little bit more special. Now, of course, you could brush the edges with some butter or garlic or whatever you like to do. I am not. Have you ever used these things? These little plastic covers? They're kind of nice. You can't set anything on top of them, but you can use them. I mean, they're nice. They fit nicely. And then you just wash them out. Okay, so remember I have the sauce that we made before. I'm just going to spoon some of that on here. It is cooled down now, so I don't have to worry about it starting to cook the dough. That's the danger of using, you know, like making this hot sauce and then putting it on the dough right away, is that it starts to heats up. If you're desperate, you know, go for it, whatever. But everybody has their favorite pizzas, and I won't be able to ever make my favorite pizza because my favorite pizzas are the ones that are in those hot pizza ovens, and they've got, you know, the, what is it, wood-fired ovens. Those are delicious. I'm going to add a little cheese. This is just your regular cheapo mozzarella, because again, on a little bit of a budget. I also like to add a little bit of cheddar cheese. What do we want on this? Do we want anchovies on this first pizza? Sure. Yeah. All right, so this first pizza is going to have anchovies on it. Anchovies. I love anchovies. So I'm going to put these anchovies on. Love anchovies. And actually, Little Caesars used to carry anchovies. We used to get it from there. And it reminded Frank of the pizza that his grandmother used to make. Weirdly. Some Sicilian something pizza or something. Unfortunately, she has passed away and I can no longer pick her brain for recipes. And those are life regrets, right? I want to get up and cook with my mom sometime, though. She watches these videos. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Okay, my loves, this is it. I have a piece of pepperoni, and I have a piece of anchovy, and I have a piece of broccoli because I love that. I'm going to be putting broccoli, and I have my wine. I have my broccoli, and I love broccoli. I'm going to be putting that on a pizza. So this was pretty easy. Throw everything with the kitchen sink on top of it. So let's do a taste test. It's been a while since I made homemade pizza. Can't think of the last time. Anchovy. Yes. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. Swirl it down with a little bit of vino. This just screams Valentine's Day, doesn't it? A little vino, a little pizza, a little broccoli. Frank in the other room screaming at the TV. It's a news station. It's wonderful. How do you like the pizza, Frank?
Good.
All right. So there you go. Another simple idea to save you money so you can live a satisfied life. Please subscribe to my videos. It's a little warm in here. Go down below and like or leave me a comment. I would love that. Tell me your favorite pizza toppings. Tell me if you try this recipe and if you like it. I like a little thinner crust, so that's what I'm going to work on for some of the other ones. But that is it. It was nice having you along. Hope you come visit me again next time. Ta-ta for now.